7, 6. You know what? Forget the countdown. If my audio gets cut, it gets cut. Anyways, hey everybody, Phoenix Destiny here, bringing you some more gameplay of Operation 2. Let's get right into it. No explanations. And yeah. Oh, and as usual, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, viewer discretion is advised due to possible language and or random shenanigans, whichever comes first.
お前さん、いい面構え。さ、受け取ってくれ。ま、ざっとそんなところだ。
Alright, actually, I'm going to go check in the hangar, see if there's anything in there. August 2nd, the day of the goof? August 2nd. Oh, that must be when the goof made his debut during the one-year war. The goof is a real man's mobile suit. Ah, yes, consider being a member of the... Okay, so already First Random Shenanigan is a reference to a cartoon that no longer airs. Let's see. Let's see what's in this recycle shop. So junk. Junk. Actually, nah, I can probably just buy that if I really want it. Anti-melee armor. I'll get that. Oh. I'm going to have to buy a few parts, apparently. Well, there goes a lot of my hard-earned DP. Not that I needed it, because they just had a bunch of garbage in the shop. So, yeah. There's really nothing else I want to get in the shop. Already got a lot of the good stuff. Yep. I guess that's it. Okay, so I made some good investments. I actually want to put a defensive build on some of my suits. Actually, hold on. Let me see what's available. I'm going to do rating matches. Okay, so they don't care about space. Unrestricted ace ground and 450 tropical desert. Basic match. So 450. Actually, let me see what defense I can put on my Blue Destiny. Let's see. Okay, so I already know I can't put my live defense on. Well, I can put... Well, I can increase my, I'm stuttering. I can increase my live defense by 9, which actually is a pretty good amount. Let's get some melee resistance on there. Okay. And... oh, nice. But I cannot put any of my anti-beam armors on because they are long range. Well, except for this one, but... I might as well. I might as well. This is going to be purely a defensive build. And... yeah. So increase my thrusters a little bit. And that should just about do it. So yeah, this build is definitely not going to be optimized for defense. Hold on a second. Alright. Let's see. That's for the Blue Destiny. This is a... it should be back up. Also, could you do an audio check right quick? Because I want to make sure that my audio is still... I mean, your audio is still coming in clear. Let's see... 450, 450... Full armor Gundam... Let's see... is it coming through in the stream? In command space time. Go for it. You know, let's see, hold on. Party settings. Allow your voice to be shared. You might want to check your party settings. Did you mute yourself again? Yeah, but see, there's a difference, though. You probably were the lead of your party, though. When you're in somebody else's party, you always have to make sure that the audio is set to allow your voice to be shared. Actually, I always do call this... hold on. I always do call this thing heavy metal. Let's see if I can actually put any stuff that would make it even heavier, so to speak. Yep, this thing definitely needs some yeah, this thing definitely needs some melee defense. It's on? Well, your audio should be coming through then. Let's see... anti-beam... ooh... nuts. I cannot put... I do want that on, so... I do want that on... Okay. I already know my options are good. But, I mean, I can hear you just fine, but for some reason it's just microphone level. Let's see. Chat audio, prioritize party chat. Allow your voice to be shared. I'll always allow. And you're absolutely sure it's checked. Okay, that's about as high as my defense is going to get for this. Let's see, did that do the trick? Yep, I can't put anything else on. Shovel arm I'm not using. Not going in for damage. I already did check it. Maybe it's got something to do with a... No, it shouldn't have anything to do with the party settings.
Current party. Alright, let's try again.
Yeah, you might want to do always allow.
Oh yeah.
It's just easier that way.
Alright, let's test again. I think it was the party settings.
Actually, hold on, let me check though.
Alright,
Let me check
is this
those
it?
mods. Let me know if it comes in. Let's see, so be able to equip the parts.
Alright, we're in clear.
Nice. Okay, so I would
Now we
need
can...
8. 8. 8, 8, and... Really? That is so strange. Anti-melee armor for medium range, but not for close range. Well, jeez.
I think they changed it.
So I'd have to either block beams, bullets, or just go for a compromise. That stinks.
I think my, let's check my... Alright, oh, there, yeah, my enhancements are complete.
Well, I know that means Grandpa Gundam could definitely have a strong... Actually... Oh, really? Hold on. Can I? I have to see this. Wait. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. This thing looks like it's got the right insides. Can it actually take all level 3s? Well, la-dee-da, it can. Jeez, I can actually have equal defense. Definitely cuts my firepower quite a bit. But... Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. I'm really eager to see how this is going to work. Right, tropical desert. Actually...
Yo, can I get some max with you?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it okay if I join you or no?
I'm just going to be doing rating matches because the thing of it is, weird as it seems, I'm going to intentionally tank my rating.
Ah, I see. My rating's not that high. Wait, what's your rating right now? Is the question.
My rating's a B, I believe. Dang, what did I do with my desert
Honestly, I'm
scheme?
trying to keep myself at a B
Oh,
minus.
I'll go for my heavy metal scheme, I guess.
Once I get the B minus, I
Yeah, I
should
am
be
just a
okay.
straight up B.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, I want to knock it down as far as I can.
Alright. We'll go.
Because let's just say, really fail. Okay, there we go. My signal's a little better, so hopefully I should be able to get some more people. And to any of you that's going to be watching at some point, I know that seems weird that I want to intentionally lower my rating, but let's just say that after a lot of irritating matches and rating, I just feel like beating up some lower ranked players. Because I'll put it as bluntly as I can, I really don't give a care about randoms in this game. Heck, I will even, like, at some point, like, it's like this, if I have to go get somebody, if I have to go get an enemy through my own ally, oh well, so be it. I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to grief friendly players, though. Like, I'm not going to intentionally shoot them, but quite frankly, I don't care about enemy randoms. If they're a low rank, then I'll fight them. If they're a higher rank, I'll fight them. But all in all, I kind of feel like it's going to be a major stress relief doing that. Because after all, no other random players gives a care about whoever they're fighting on the enemy team anyway. So by that extension, why should I give a care about other people? Besides, if they really want a reason of why I even choose to do this, I'll put it to you like this. Because honestly, there's people in the servers in this game that are lower rank that may actually be struggling. And, well, sometimes they just need a little help. Now, obviously, I can't do this in rating once I get my rank down, because I don't want my rating to get too high or high. But when it comes to quick matches, I can definitely help them out. Anyways, looks like we got ourselves a match, and G-Line Standard Armor, Alex, Gundam Unit 5, and the Dom Tropin. This should be an interesting setup. Ugh. Oh, and no, that's not internet lag. That's just apparently for some reason they slowed down the animation of running in the hangar. Alright, let's do this. Gundam Weapons Rack, launching. And... oh, okay, hold on. I would have brought the heavy metal, but I really want to test this out. Oh, that was a wide miss. Okay, that wasn't a miss. That was not a miss. But... yeah, I think he's backing off. Wait, did somebody capture... oh, and they captured C. Okay, good. Crap. to stay near the base for... Wait, is that a... Darn it, teammate got in the way! Curse you, player 4! And... okay. Yeah, that goof custom ain't going nowhere. Oh, shoot. All 6 of my rounds. That's the only... oh, I think I made him upset. Yep, I made him upset. No. No, if you want me, you're gonna have to come get me. I'm not giving up a kill that easily. Nope. You ain't getting in our base. And thank you. That had to hurt. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, it wasn't on me? I'm going to take this opportunity to reload and repair. Let's see. Alright. Wait, what? Is somebody just standing up there? That's the only thing I don't like about the 180. It's a straight shot. It's got splash, but you have to be really precise. Shuri tap. Or as it's called in fighting games, chip damage and a half. Alright. That's right, I just hip-fired. What about it? This thing's good for hip-fire also. Oh, I couldn't get him in that scenario. Actually, hold on, let me see. Okay, yep, it's good for hip-fire. Confirmed. It's good for hip-fire confirmed. Okay, I didn't get him. Hey, idiot! Ow! No! No, I'm an idiot! No. No, you're... No! No, you're not doing that. Forget it. Oh, wait, what? Ow. Screw you, Jim Cannon. And I'm out of rounds again. That's the only other problem with the 180. You really have to make your shots count. No! No! Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You want to take me on in a sniper battle? Go right ahead. And he moved. No, you're not. No, you're not doing that. No, you're not. Okay. Like I said. No, 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 you're not doing that to him. No, you're not doing that. I don't care. You're not doing that. Oh boy. Shit. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I probably deserve that for getting too cocky. No! You're not doing that! Oh. And that's friendly fire. Well, nothing I do is going to help change the match. Also, I was actually intending on going in this match losing, but apparently we won. Intending to lose, only to actually win. And yes, I said I'm intending to lose. Like, honestly, I still don't intend on just, like, giving up outright, but I do want to lose, though. And I know that really just sounds like... Are you serious? Did my signal drop again? Oh my gosh. And my signal dropped. So, this is going to be a little bit of a wait. I was intending on doing some matches, but then the game had to be a bit of a jerk and say, hey, you're running off of a router from 2009. Get yourself a better connection. Let's see. Yeah. That signal's just going to be a jerk. So fine, whatever. I don't have a signal right now. Wait, what the? Oh, we got a F91 fan here. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, Ricky Garcia. Why are people afraid of the Payson? Well, that's because the Payson's beam bazooka does a good amount of damage, but it has a little bit of a... Actually, I could just go into free practice and show you. And I'll go to Tropical Desert. Alright, let me see. Payson... The Payson Dodge. I'm not going to use any mods. No mods. Let's just play this thing as is. And chest beam gun. Using the Federation color scheme. Alright. The Payson has a lack of weaponry. That is true. But I'll say this. First off, since the Payson is a Dom, you already know immediately it has a dodge roll. Okay, now that we got that out the way. In terms of melee, it has a double slash. And it has a pretty decent reach, too. Okay, now as far as what people use on this thing, they use the beam gun, which is a stun. Also, that forward swing comes out pretty quick. That forward swing comes out... Yeah, that forward swing comes out pretty quick. Now, as far as the main bread and butter of this suit, so to speak, the beam bazooka. Thing is, this bazooka is supposed to be the Psycho Zaku's weapon, but anyways. So, reason why people don't like it? It can do a good chunk of damage. And miss there. But see, there's this one drawback to the beam bazooka. I want to see if you can spot it. Essentially, if you don't want to overheat your weapon, you have to let it cool all the way down. And speaking of cooldown, you have to wait in between shots to fire it also. So between that, I assume what people usually do once this thing finishes, quote-unquote, reloading. Okay, so what I assume people do is they use that, they go in for the melee, okay, yeah, they go in for the melee. Actually, that was a rather fast recover. Okay, so what they do is if this still isn't finished, they'll use that as a stun. But yeah, for the most part, this weapon doesn't have that fast of a cooldown rate. See, it's like I said, literally, unless you want to wait, you have to let it cool down to at least like there. And if you want to do successive fire, you gotta let it cool down into the blue range. And what I mean by blue range is that there's a lot of beam weapons in this game that if you fire when you're in the yellow range, you'll overheat the weapon. If you fire while it's still in the blue range, it won't overheat. So, that being said, so to answer your question, why are people afraid of the Payson? Think of it like this. It's basically a Dom that has a quick forward swing, and it has 2 stun options, which technically they can alternate if they're really patient. So, yeah. The Payson is, Payson. Yeah, so the Payson is basically, it's a patient suit, and a lot of people in this game, unfortunately, are... Okay, I got, like, something of a signal. So, let's continue the matches. Although, I kind of assume... Yeah, it changed. So, unrestricted impact site, not doing that, because that's a cluster in and out of itself. 250 deserted city. Okay. Time to go to the basics. And what I mean by basics, well, I mean basically something that isn't a shiny toy in this game. So, 250 in the city. Actually, I'll just go to cost order. People don't look at the heat rate, you mean? No, I think they do. Like, the thing is, when the Payson came out and people tested it, they're aware of its weaknesses. It's like I said, it's a patient suit. Like, essentially, people that play that thing, they're aware of its quirks, but they're willing to be patient with it, and they zone. They zone heavily. Sadly, I can't equip any of my high-level... Really? You know what? I can't equip my melee because it's not, like... If I really wanted to be a jerk in this lobby, I would just use something that has, like, a defense... Oh... That's going to be a little problem. You know what? I haven't used the Zaku Kai in a long time. Also, since this thing does have like a medium range of at least 8, that means I can do this. Anti-melee stat of almost 20. Which is actually decently high for a lobby of this size. Melee boost, and I can't really put on anything else. Do I have the Garrett Schmitzer's Zaku? It could work. No, unfortunately, I think it's not a... Actually, I think it's a... Is it a... Yeah, unfortunately, it's a 300. Anyways, since that's the warning thing warning me, I'm just going to go ahead and load in the Zaku Kai. I feel like this is going to be a little bit jerkish, essentially because I'm probably going to take quite a bit of damage from ranged weapons. Because I have no defense against it, and the Zaku Kai doesn't exactly have, like, high defense to begin with. But I'm not going to take as much damage from their swings when they decide to go for me when I'm laying on the ground. Of course, I don't really intend to give them that chance. Anyway, Zaku Kai, launching! And I get to use my favorite weapon, the MMP-80 with the undermounted grenade launcher. Wait, do I have the undermount? Yes, I still have it, okay. So playing alongside me is a Zuda, a Gym Command, a Gigon, and Garma Zaku. Don't really know why anybody still uses that in this day and age. Considering Shin's... Oh wait, that's right. Shin Matsunaga's FS actually is a 300 for the minimum cost. Although I like the Drum Cannon multi-gun type. Yeah, it's pretty... Oh, shoot!
I'll be right back. Late again?
Oh boy. This is going to be a little interesting. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he missed. He's a horrible shot. Ow.
Sorry about that. Apparently they were asking, what are they doing back here? So anyway, what's going on?
I'm in another match. Nope. I'm not giving you that chance. Forget it, Zaku Commander type. Oh boy. And you lose. By the way, for anybody that's watching that, let that be a lesson to you. Type advantage doesn't mean everything in this game. If you know how to make a suit dance, you can take them on.
Wait, what do you mean by dance? I was afraid you're speaking. That's kind of
dance.
Except if you're the Mach Knife, then that sounds stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, first off, we do not talk about G-Reco in my streams. Secondly, it's just a figure of... Oh, it's him. He's back. He wants more.
He wants revenge.
Plus, I kind of feel sad that I'm illustrating... I kind of feel sad that I'm illustrating what everybody does in this game, but I kind of have to against this guy. Ow! No! I'm not giving you that shit!
I am just being all of it. I'm gonna head on to broadcast.
And I died. So, that dude was a jerk. Alright, fine, whatever.
Straight after you.
And he got the point back anyways. That's alright.
Okay, apparently there's a comment. Right? Oh, there's actually some people watching. Wiki Garcia. Why are people so afraid of the zone?
And I just love the weaponry on Dom Cannon. Okay, like I was about to say before I kind of interrupted myself fighting this guy, the Dom Cannon's a pretty fun suit to play. I mean, it's, as I put it, it's basically Mudrock. Oh, that's real cute. That's real cute. Watch this.
Alright.
Dodge roll. Nope. That's really cute. He waited for me.
Damn, he was... Oh, damn. Oh, no!
Okay.
Take him out, take him out, take him out!
And boom. You are down. Mudrock level because of the legs? Actually, yeah. I was about to... Oh boy, this is going to be bad.
Also, you kind of have to lay in your audio.
Yeah, I'm in my audio
and video feed.
And YouTube always does that.
Like
Yeah, it always does that.
Okay, anyways.
Have a grenade!
Actually, we should probably title these videos Done 'em with Friends or something.
Oh boy. No! Sit down! Yeah, I was about to say, No, I ain't stupid. I'm not about to risk getting knocked down by a stupid act guy.
Also, somebody asked, why are people so afraid of Caesar? I've never faced one before.
And that is why act guys are stupid. By the way, Troa, Bodhi, if you guys are watching this, I just demonstrated why act guys are stupid. Because that thing just got floored by a Zakukai.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of confident how stupid the act guys were. Especially in that certain event when they were first used.
Look, my thing is, all the act guy has in this game, it may have a dodge roll, but that only works for like so long. It may have like Vulcans, but again, that's all it has. Act guy is just a one-trick pony. The thing is, people only really like using the suit because it's a meme.
It did actually become a meme.
And a little bit of history trivia for you. The thing is, the act guy was one of the suits that actually participated in the raid on Jaburo. Not the one from Zeta Gundam. Goodness forbid if a suit actually existed at that time.
Yeah, that was the key.
But no, it participated on the first raid of Jaburo. And the thing of it is, what it was intended to do, what it was actually intended to do, was it was intended to plant a bomb on the GM factory. And, well, it actually did just that, but unfortunately, the bomb got discovered by a group of kids that was within the white base.
And one of them being the worst Nemo pilot ever.
That's right. The Nemo part, or more specifically, well, I mean, it was discovered by the kids as a whole, but one of them, like a friend of mine in the party, had said, wow, that Soccer Commander was upset of what I did to him this whole match.
Okay, yeah, please continue.
But anyways, so yeah, they were discovered as a whole, but one of the kids happens to be a little kid that goes by the name of Kats Kobayashi. Sound familiar, Gundam fans? That's actually because he's supposed to be the son of... He's supposed to be the son of... sorry, I had to stretch for a second. But he's supposed to be the son of Hayato. And in Zeta Gundam, he pilots a Nemo. The thing is, let's just say that his... Hold on. Let's just say...
Grunt would be better than him.
Yeah, let's just say that when he sorted in the Nemo, things didn't go good. I mean, he had to be rescued by Camille. And that is an understatement. That anti-ship gun is so
it was more
big.
like babysitting, if you ask me.
So, yeah. Essentially, yeah, the Akai's job got foiled by the worst future Nemo pilot ever.
Hell, I think a Grunt would last longer than him.
And the thing is, as far as the little salt cube on top of this roast, the Akai squad was actually in the command of Char. So yeah, let that sink in. By extension, Char basically got beat by the worst Nemo pilot in Zeta Gundam.
And two other kids.
Just let that sink in.
Yeah.
Honestly, people, I'm just going to say this. Reasons like this is why we like... Honestly, reason like this is why we like the side story characters better. Because sometimes the anime characters just have the worst moments ever, depending on what Gundam series it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But you gotta admit, sometimes manga characters have the same fate.
At any rate, let's see. Anti-ship... We'll talk about that at some other point, but let's see.
Yeah.
That anti-ship gun is so big. Yeah, I guess it is. Honestly, I think the only weapon that matches it in the Universal Century, as far as I know, I believe it's the Hyper Mega Launcher from the Zeta Gundam.
Wait, what about the Double Zeta Gundam?
No, the beam rifle's way too short.
No, not the beam rifle. I mean the high mega cannon. That thing just obliterates.
No. He's talking about like the length of the weapon.
Talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I get it.
Besides, I don't even factor in high mega because it's just really impractical of a... Like, what I think it was... I think... Like, I'm not sure, but I think that was supposed to be an early attempt at the... I think that was supposed to be an early attempt at a Buster-class weapon before Gundam Wing existed.
Yeah. It was like...
Now, in Unicorn,
okay,
though...
not to Dragon Ball Z this, but it was like a solar flare on steroids times 100.
Let's see. I'm going to go in the armored gym for
Except
this
for the
one.
blinding part.
I want to go in the armored gym for this one. I don't use it that much. Gotta quickly put on my mods.
Oh,
just gonna put some defenses
actually,
on.
You want to do a separate video for custom matches?
Actually, I'm just only doing the one stream tonight. After this, I'm vegging out on some YouTube.
I was hoping I could like set up another stream. We could just do custom matches online.
I didn't sort in time. I wonder if they'll add a boss mode to fight bosses. I kind of doubt it. Like, when they made this game, I don't even think they put any real thought into this game. Like, they just basically wanted to make another game that would essentially be a cash grab. Like, they didn't really put any thought.
Just to Gundam fans for a bit.
Because being perfectly honest, you're right about one thing. back when Operation Next was a thing, you could technically fight bosses. I mean, you fought stuff like the Shamblo, the Queen Mansa, the Absolus, the Big Zam, and the Psycho Gundam.
Mm-hmm. Too bad that game's dead as a doornail now.
They added the GP suits, and they are strong. Yes, they are. Yeah, the GP family is quite possibly the strongest family in this game to date. Like before, I think the only strong family was actually the Blue Destiny family. Or to be more specific...
Don't forget the Efreet family. Don't forget those.
I don't really count those, consider one's a one-trick pony. One is easily stunned if you really know how to do it. Like, honestly, I don't really count the Efreet family. No, it's just honestly...
I mean, at least one member of them we all know is overpowered.
Not the Efreet Kai, and technically I lump that in with the exams... What?
I'm talking about the Nox.
No, I don't really lump that in because that's just sadly a one-trick pony.
Oh, that's the one you're... Okay.
Didn't they add that... Didn't they add that fast 550 red... 550 red suit? I'm afraid I'm not really the foggiest on what you refer to, Ricky.
Yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna switch over parties for a bit. So, bye everybody.
Okay. And that was Lofted Dragon, everybody. One of my friends. But anyways, it's red and has a green eye. Red, green eye. I think you mean to say pink, because I have an idea who you're talking. You speak of the Gerbera Tetra, aren't you? If you're speaking of the Gerbera Tetra, it's technically pink. They can multi-shoot with one tap and control. Yep, Gerbera Tetra. It's a pretty good suit, but I don't know. It's just I kind of think the GPs are more capable of doing damage because technically, with the way they did the weapon on the Gerbera Tetra, it's more of a glorified Gelgu Jaeger. Yeah. Yeah, see, that just seems to be the running theme of a lot of red suits. Well, at least in the animations of our early Universal Century animes. Like, that seems to be the running theme. If you saw a red suit, it was actually pink. Like, it was a shade of pink, but it was considered to be red because of the animation budget. But no, when you get to series like Unicorn, now Sinanju, now that's a straight red. There's no pinkish hue to it whatsoever. That is just a straight red. And heck, Johnny Raiden Zaku, also red. And it's kind of funny, like the joke about Johnny Raiden is the fact that he actually was supposed to be, he originally was supposed to be the real Red Comet, but unfortunately, I think how it goes, him and Char was out on a mission together. He got a lot of impressive kills. But unfortunately, because Char kind of matched the description of his appearance, everybody pretty much mistook Char to be the Red Comet. How strong is the G-Line family? I only have the raid type and not the one that just got released, so I couldn't really say. But I guess from personal experiences, the G-Line family isn't one to be messed with. I mean, the thing is, the first one that got released is pretty good on its own merits. I mean, it's another raid that can dodge, which is pretty rare. Then the G-Line standard armor, well, it's pretty good. It's just the only thing is it needs to stop to fire its Vulcans. and the G-Line Assault Armor that just got released. Well, I'll put it to you like this. It's basically ground type full armor Gundam. No, it's basically a raid full armor Gundam. I'm not really doing much fighting right now, but I'm gonna circle around. Wait, did that hit me? I have the assault armor, and it has a lot of stun resistance. Oh, shoot! Wait, that's the same guy from the last match! I think it's safe to say he still has it in for me. No way. No way, is that dude actually chasing? Oh my god. He is. That dude is actually chasing me. He was that upset with what I did to him in the last match? Jeez. Oh no, it's kind of strange. It's like I said before. I'm still going to try to fight because I don't intend on just giving up outright, but I do want to lose. That guy got melded. Also, I'm an idiot. I should be repairing right now. At least I finally got a good place to do it. I have the assault armor, it has a lot of resistance. Oh wait, yeah, I already went through that. But yeah, the G-lines are pretty good. Are you serious? Actually, no, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Hopefully my team can actually connect the dots and go after the bomb. Huh. Okay then. They defused the bomb. Bully! An assault armor has a skill on its own, more stun resistance. I'm guessing it's either... Okay, it's a raid, so I know it has maneuver armor, but I'm guessing it has that shock reaction armor. Kind of like the slave raid has. Like, the saddest thing is, I honestly thought when they added the slave raid to this game that it was actually going to change so much with the bazooka meta. Sadly, it didn't. In fact, if anything, it actually seemed to highlight one thing. The fact that they had to add that, it seemed to further the fact that to be able to stand a chance against opponents in this game, you are going to want to bazooka stun the heck out of somebody. And honestly, I kind of hate that. That was a well-placed grenade. It can resist stun when in melee combat hitting base. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that must be assault stance then. It's actually a skill that the Shrine of Free has. Which I can attest, because I actually have that. My gosh! Wait, is that a... I seriously just got cornered by a gem light armor. And again, this is the 250 lobby. So gem light armors are actually not that bad to use, but still. I mean, even in 250s. Dude, come on, upgrade. You have like... I can actually say even at 250, there's a few shiny toys to use.
拠点への爆弾設置に成功。作戦残り時間1分です。諦めないで。
Nope. Sit down. I hate that. I always hate that when you get tangled up on... Is Gem Knight Secrets ready? Yes, it is. All because of that special ability that it has. You can call an airstrike on it, but there's this one catch though. Unlike normal airstrikes which take 10 seconds to go off, it takes a full 20 seconds for the air... Well, I did say I wanted to lose. But are you kidding me though? They seriously defused the bomb that quickly? Dang. But no, it takes a full 20 seconds for the airstrike to go off on a friendly Night Seeker. So essentially at that point, you're becoming a martyr for your team. Oh, I got a 3. Bronze. And that was the 3rd mission. Oh, and I got a monthly mission. So, obtain a container reward. Okay, so far, this has been going on for about an hour now. Let's see. I might get a few more matches in. Through quick... Oh, wow. Quick, there's not much more ground to work with, but at least there's 350, so I can show off some 350 stuff. I guess so far I showed off a 250 lobby just now, 450 earlier. So yeah. I'm thinking about actually saving my tokens this time around. I always say I'm going to do that, but then I'm like, you know, some people's like, you know, doing single pulls has actually gotten them some good stuff, but I don't know. I figure I want to do group pulls more, because I honestly do not want to have to rely on my net spin cards so much. Let's see. Oh, now I remembered what I was trying to do. Let's see. My videos... Let's see. Share to Discord. General Gundam channel. And yep, here you go. I'm worrying about them adding the suit that has funnels. Well, that's actually good. That's actually an interesting point, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Honestly, I was kind of wondering like how they were going to implement a funnel system in this game. Like Operation Next, they was able to do it because they had a lock-on system, but in this game they don't have a lock-on system, and I honestly don't get why. But maybe it's better that way, I guess. But no, ever since they included the Saikamo system Zaku and the Bishop, which has like a pseudo lock-on system, like honestly, that's funnels is not really, it's not really a complicated thing to add in this game now. And I failed matchmaking because apparently... Better not be because of no signal. It is. Just because I have 2 bars... Just because I have 2 bars, it's making me fail matchmaking. But, anyways, about the funnel talk and all that, though. But yeah, that is very interesting, because the thing of it is, since they have those suits in the game, I don't think coding in funnels is going to be a problem. Though the thing of it is, I already know for the fact they're going to go up to double Zeta because they had the Gym 3 as a beta suit and it was in double Zeta. So that means if they really want to add it, I'm hoping they don't, but if they really want to add it, and because we have like a way to lock on now, the only thing I'm guessing is that it is going to be a real pain in the butt when the Cubile comes out. Because the thing of it is, it was already bad enough in Operation Next. No, not it specifically, but funnel suits in general in that game was a pain to deal with. And that was with suits that you had ways to dodge. Like the 00 Riser's ability to do a dodge while using the GN missiles, or the Ale Strike's ability to just do a dodge like normal using one of its moves. But no, in this game, you have limited options of dodging. And if they include that suit, it is going to be such a headache. Oh, I have 3 bars now. Okay, let's try this again. But yeah, it is going to be such a pain in the butt when they add that, though. It really is. But anyways, continuing on. So now we have a 350 room. So what do I have in this category that I can use? Actually, yes, I can use my level 3 cold districts. The only thing is, I'm not really going to have much of a melee defense, which sucks. Matter of fact, I don't even think there's any suits. Except Gun Tank, I don't think there's any other suits that I have that can actually equip both defenses like I was able to do with my... Really? Really? My level 4 Zaku Desert type actually has... It kind of figures that and the Zaku 1 Sniper type. Okay, that definitely figures. And I have no bars. So yeah, that figures number 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show off Rizuta. Like, I like this suit. And I can actually equip my... Let's see, I can equip my anti-melee. I already know for a fact that I'm not going to have to worry about beams so much. Because I think at this... Yeah, it's just more about, like, live weaponry. You know what? I want to include database link. And let's just put some thrusters. As if it wasn't bad enough, this thing already has, like, a massive thruster stat. Anti-ship rifle, and... yeah. And if you're curious about the color scheme, well... I kind of wanted to get it to look like how it does in Gundam Extreme versus Full Boost. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it sort of looks like that, but, yeah. This is going to be an interesting match. Because I have no bars. And I have 3 bars. I don't understand this. This thing says I have no bars, but this says otherwise. I don't really get it. Oh, and it's on Mountain, too. Okay, you know what? This thing is technically a sniper suit, but I'm not going to make that mistake of playing it like a sniper suit, though, because this thing is actually supposed to be an anti-sniper suit. Plus, the anti-ship rifle only has 3 rounds. So, it's much like the Gundam ground-type weapons rack, you really have to be accurate with your shots. Oh, and also, once you run out of those 3 shots, you kind of have to get little somewhere, because you don't really have that many options of defending yourself. Honestly, it was a bit of an oversight on this suit that they really should have gave this... They really should have gave this thing the ability to have, like, a sub-weapon. Alright. But yeah, I like the Zuda. Like, honestly, I feel like this suit was so much better. I feel like lore-wise, if it wasn't for sabotaging, this suit basically could have outperformed the Zaku. Also, this thing has decent speed. Like, its stat is 105, which a lot of suits' average for speed is actually 111. Sorry for the weird trail off, but I seem to be in the presence of an Ifrit Noct. Somewhere. Yeah. I think I'll... Whoa! I knew it. Oh, come on! Okay, so you want to get rough. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And that's what you get. Now get off my mountain. I've got important business to take care of up here. Are you freaking serious? No! You're not getting up here! Forget it! You're not getting up here. Forget it. Gotta pray the funnel can't be used as a ground-type suit. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think the Q-Belay was ever used on the ground. Actually, no, it wasn't. Matter of fact, the only universe I have ever seen the Q-Belay used in ground battles is in Dynasty Warriors Gundam. And it's only because in that game, there's not really such thing as ground or space battles, it's just different environments of which you hack and slash. Yes, it's different environments of which you hack and slash. But the thing is, that's for good reason, because apparently something I learned was that the funnels on the Q-Belay actually can't sustain themselves. Like, they're meant to be more a space weapon. Oh my gosh, not again. I hear you below me. I hear you. You're not getting up here. I already told you, you ain't getting up here. Oh my gosh, he got up here. Are you freaking serious? Ow. No! You need to get out of here, not... Man! What is your problem? What is your problem? Not! Jeez! Oh my gosh. And this, and to all of you watching this right now, this is the epitome of a tryhard. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it was the Axaku that killed me. Though honestly, I can't say I'm happy about that either, because there seems to be like a really horrible amount of usage of the Axaku lately. But yeah, so as you all just witnessed, let that be known, that is the epitome of the word tryhard. Wait, if these guys like... Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Enough of this. Oh my... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit cathartic. And of course I can't have my moment because some dumb nut shoots me afterwards. Oh, whole district cycle, go figure. But you know what? Sorry, you can't take that moment away from me. I'm not letting you. Honestly, that was cathartic shooting that knocked in the face. No one likes a mountain, though. Well, it's a map that if you can get up there and snipe, then it's kind of what everybody does. Okay, I take it back. That was definitely cathartic. That poor Axaku, I will shed no tears for it. Are you kidding me? No. I know you're below me. Oh wait, actually no, he's not. Oh, wow. 8, 7. Are we seriously about to... I know I said I wanted to lose, but are we really about to lose by 5 points? Okay, we actually lost by 5 points. But you know what? I don't care. I got revenge on that knock 2 times. I can call that a minor win. Oh, my rival was the Schneid. See, if my rival was the knock, that would have made it all the more sweeter. Oh, and I did not lose any rating because we had a disconnect. But yeah, honestly, the knock is a little bit of a one-trick pony. And here we go with this nonsense again. Game may exhibit problems due to insufficient connection speed. Well, I only have 1 bar. I should probably let it improve a little bit. So, I'm not going to let this stream end just yet, though. I do want to get one more match in. Oh, enhancement complete. But yeah, the knock is a little bit of a one-trick pony. It's just basically you kunai somebody and then close in with your swords. But see, that's the thing, though. I don't really like... oh, wait, not that one. And my Pale Rider gets another upgrade. And Pale Rider... Where's my Pale Rider? There it is. Alright. So, but the thing of it is, I don't even like the knot for battle that much. I like it more just because of how it looks. I will say this, I can't say I care for its default paint scheme, though. Because I want you guys to take a look. That's what I colored it in, by the way. The colors of the Ifrit Kai. That is its default color. I'm just going to say this. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure ninjas do not wear bright purple. And the only ninja I know that wears like a shade of a cool color, he was in an NES game, and then he got ported to some of the best Dead or Alive games ever. But this... Now, the thing of it is, this is actually supposed to be the default color of the Ifrit Knot. Because the thing of it is, for anybody that's going to say, no, it's the purple that's the default color, nope. Not if G-Generation Overworld has anything to say about it. In that game, that suit is completely black, as it should be. Hopefully they don't add a suit that has a lot of cannons. Well, that kind of depends on your point of view. Like, I mean, full armor technically could qualify for that. I mean... Yeah, I mean, honestly, full armor can technically qualify. I mean, just look at this thing. It's got the hand beam rifle, it's got the shoulder missiles, it's got leg missiles, it's got missile pods, it's got the beam cannon on the back. So yeah, this oh yeah, and it's got the rocket missiles too on its left hand. So yeah, this technically qualifies as a suit that has a lot of cannons suit. Actually, wait, did I do my oh yeah, I also did a color scheme based off of Grandpa Gundam. I don't think that actually looks that bad, but I will admit, I hate the fact that I wasn't able to color the leg parts yellow. That's the only jarring note. Oh, I'm talking about all cannons, a gun, like anti-air gun. They kind of got close with ground full armor, I guess. They got a little close. But not by much. I mean, because you just have like a condensed version of all his weapons, but I don't know, they got close. But no, a suit loaded to the brim with guns, that kind of sounds more like a mobile armor, if you ask me. That literally sounds like a mobile armor. And while I'm on that subject, since you talked about the GP family earlier, just be glad that they didn't add the Orcus as an option in this game. Just be glad they didn't add the Orcus. Because, I mean, that thing was a monster in Gundam Versus. Or any of the Versus games where it was included as a boss. I mean, you're talking about an eye field to block your shots, micro missiles, that exploding cord,
my party just died.
Gigantic beam saber, and even, of course, its trademark beam cannon. I think the Zaku 2 F2 has the anti-air gun, right? Yes, it does, actually. Matter of fact, since I'm still waiting for my signal to improve, let's go to the firing range for a bit. Firing range. There we go. I'll just do it at 300. Oh, I have 3 bars, but I just want to show this off first, though. Where is my Zaku 2 F2? There it is. There it is. Yep, it's got the anti-air, and as usual, not going to do any mods. Just play this thing straight.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, welcome.
Not much.
Let's see. You mean the GPO3 that has a ship as a Yep, that's the one. I mean, it's like pretty much separately they're known as the Orcus and the Stamen, but together they're known as GPO3 Dendrobium. Personally, one of my more favorite mobile armors. Because there's not that many mobile armors that actually incorporate Gundam parts, so to speak. Okay. So, Zaku 2 F2 doesn't have much to it. It's got an undermounted grenade launcher. Easy stun. It's also got a Stormfaust. Also an easy stun. There should be a Taco Gundam.
Hey,
I think G Gundam fans wants to talk to you.
There's a
Oh.
Taco Gundam.
No, I already know who's saying that. Like that's Joe or Ice. Yeah, there should be a Taco Gundam. Like I said, G Gundam fans want to talk to you.
I haven't watched the entirety of it. Please tell me there isn't actually a Taco Gundam.
Well, I mean, he's referring to the Tequila Gundam from G Gundam. But anyways, so yeah, the mortar, so the anti-air launcher. Stuns in 2 hits, Ricky. But because of this, you don't have that many shots with it, though. So you only got about 6 shots. Now, as far as how this thing reaches, this is something I actually don't think a lot of people use to gauge their firing. Like, okay, I obviously know it'll hit the one on the right. I'm pretty sure it'll hit this one in the middle. Now on the left... Wait, is it... Okay, on the one on the left, let's see if it can hit that one. Okay, so it can hit that one. It can hit that one No, wait, no, that would have left a black mark. So about, like, to that 3rd target, I think that's how far this gun reaches. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, my advice with Zaku 2's F2's gun, be careful and be accurate with your shots. Because like I said, you know, obviously, 2 shots, it's a stun. I do not think this thing has a... Okay, and obviously this thing has a double slash. Plus it does have a dodge roll. Past that, I don't think there's any other tips and tricks I can give with this suit, other than pretty much just be careful with your ammunition, and you basically have... I want to say you have stun options for days, but honestly, that's the camper's motif. Excuse me 1 second, I gotta get a drink of water. So yeah, that's an important tip for streaming, by the way. Always keep a bottle of water handy. It helps. Anyways, so now that my signal's improved, let's get into some more... Are you serious? You said I had 3 bars! This game is inconsistent. This game is seriously inconsistent. I don't know if I want to keep this up for a second hour, so I'm just going to say this. I'm going to give this thing about, I'd say 9 more... No, you know what? This thing only gets 5 more minutes. Or rather, it gets until a minute 35. If my signal hasn't improved by then, I'm basically going to kill the stream. But, let's see. Yeah. Because, let me check. I don't think my phone is... No, my phone is not using the Wi-Fi. Gundam Versus got better internet than this. I don't know about that. I've had many of times to when I tried to do basically almost any type of match, and I will just immediately disconnect because of poor connection. Like, the thing is, with Gundam Versus, it was localized, but it was a peer-based server, so that's why it always had, like, bad connection. It was entirely dependent on if everybody had a good connection, because if there was, like, one red bar in the room, prepare for choppy speed. But no. And while I'm giving out tips, definitely another important pro tip of the day. Don't try to play this game on a router from 2009. Seriously. I know they're based in Japan, but honestly, I've used a wired connection at my local hobby shop, and I've gotten 5 bars in this game. Do not run on 2009 hardware. Because the thing is, the PS4 doesn't exactly have the best Wi-Fi chip, and it's showing. Alright. I can safely say this game's got 2 more minutes to say I've got a good signal. Otherwise, this is pretty much going to be the last. Otherwise, I'm not pretty much going to have any other matches. So, what else to talk about? I guess, for a little bit of general talk, I will say this. A game I actually ordered, and I figure it's going to be fun to play, that was actually supposed to be the game that gave birth to the Operation series as a whole. It's a PS3 game known as Gundam Side Stories. Like, I've seen gameplay of it, and there's a lot of elements that it shares with this game. Like, I think they have counters in that game too. You have the ability to switch weapons, and you have dodge rolls. The only difference is it feels a little bit more... It feels like it flows a little better. But at any rate, 30 more seconds to go. So let's begin the countdown. Got 25 seconds to go. Thank you. Was that too hard to ask, game server? Was that too much to ask? I just wanted a good signal so I could show some more matches. Anyways, 350. Oh, actually, I just thought of something. I'm gonna let the map come up, because it's going to determine what suit I'm going to play. Come on, I have 3 bars. I know there's people doing quick match. Are you serious? Failed matchmaking. I don't even have a bad signal this time. I know there's people doing quick matches. Because I'm not doing another 250, and I sure am not going to do space. Because my thing is, I feel like the only Gundam games that ever got space combat right was Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, Gundam Unicorn for the PS3, Gundam Encounters in Space, and also Gundam Side Stories. Those are the only games that got space combat good, and I think it's because it's got something to do with the fact that those games... Okay, there we go. It's got something to do with the fact that those games, essentially, it was a focus on both space and ground combat. But this game was only intended for ground You know what? I want to do the same thing. I want to do the same thing that guy did to me. Because I also have my own knot. But unlike his, though, I'm not doing the double sabers, because the double sabers are better for reach, but I just prefer to use the single because it's got more power. And plus, look at that thing. It's a katana. Like, honestly, how many mobile suits in Gundam period can you say use katanas? Arguably Barbatos and the Red Astray. But ultimately, when it comes to Universal Century, almost none. And that's what makes it interesting in my book. Anyways, medium range. Shoot. I'm gonna have to decrease my melee a bit. Yeah, if I want to put some So, yeah, if I want to put my melee on... Yeah, I'm going to have to... Yeah, I had to give that up, unfortunately. I'm going to put some more thrusters on this thing, because I'm probably going to be boosting a lot, and that looks about good. So at least this time I won't get left out of the lurch. Alright, let's do this. Also, my thoughts on the Noct while I'm launching. Aside from the fact that this is essentially a one-trick pony, the Noct isn't exactly good for stealth, because the thing of it is, it would be good for stealth if it didn't have that jamming ability. The thing of it is, they still can't see you where you are on the radar, because you do have stealth. But at the same time, though, since the jamming is going on, they can see their fuzziness on their mini-map if they're paying attention, which means, essentially, you're giving yourself away while not directly giving away your position. And that puts people on alert. Like, in all honesty, when it comes to melee, when it comes to stealth melee suits, the Pixie is the better option. And for any members of the Claw Gang that might see this video, I honestly don't care what you guys say. Your meme suit is a joke suit. And I'm going to continue to maintain that fact because honestly, dodging with Raid is nothing special. That Zagok has it. Seriously, it's nothing special. That Zagok has it. I'm actually going to go capture a spot. Point captured. Not something I feel like doing just to be a jerk. Yeah, and I know I'm supposed to be showing off the gameplay of the Noct, but honestly...
I'll be right back.
Oh, I just thought of something. They spawned. Darn it, there goes my suit! Yep, there goes my suit. Oh well, Hobo is worth it. Hobo is worth it, people. Because honestly, I really do not expect my suit to stay alive this long. It's weird, my suit should have been destroyed by now. That is so weird. Why is my suit not destroyed? 20 seconds. Only a few more seconds to go. Yep, they had too slow of a response. That bomb is going off. Oh, thanks for that. I'm gonna follow you. Yeah. Thanks for that, Ricky. Is my Noct undamaged? No. That can't be right. That can't be right. Are you kidding me? What? How did those people not see? How did those people not see my Ifrit? How did those people not see my Ifrit? They spawned at the... You know what? Some people are just stupid. I'm just going to lump it together. Not lump it together, but I'm just going to chalk it up to that. Some people are just stupid. Also, that makes the second time I've captured B, so... and, ho-ho to you. I haven't seen people streaming, so I gotta follow. Are you thinking about doing some streaming yourself? Alright, there we go. Actually, where is everybody? I don't see that oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is like, I know I said I wanted to lose, but darn it, I didn't want it to be an outright sweep. And you know what? It's not going to be an outright sweep. It is not going to be an outright sweep. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! Okay. I'm hightailing it back. That dude was a jerk. No, I got bored of streaming, and I have no mic. Okay, so that dude was a jerk. Oh, and he knows where I am, unfortunately. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I might be able to catch him. And now to show... Oh, don't tell me. Is that a freaking... So he knows where I am! That dude's a jerk. That dude is a jerk. Wait, what? And I am going to take a lot of damage because this dude is a jerk. Okay, so... that happened. That happened all because I didn't want it to be a clean sweep. You know what? Fine. Since you're going to be that way, I'm pressing the button. But... I didn't mean that button. Well, at least I know that ain't going to be on me. Like I said, I do apologize if I have not given that much gameplay of the knock, but honestly, that actually serves you freaking right. I'm pretty sure that was the axe off I got. Speaking of which... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't gonna be in any... Yep, I am not in any rush to fight that guy. That is a cold district. Nope. That gun, unfortunately, melts raids for breakfast. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just a power gem. Never mind. Okay. Well, we still lost. I did not get to show off the knock that much. Oh, and that was a quick match too. Darn it. So I actually wanted to win that one. Button swap is annoying, huh? Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, I will admit, it's still getting, like, I still keep thinking, you know, circle is to, but that's okay though, I mean, I'm learning. You know what, I'm sorry, I have to get at least, like, one good match in the knocked. I'm not... This is really starting to upset me. Once again, one bar. Well, the game is coming to the States. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not going to mean anything because for the most part... I mean, it's like, yeah, button swap happened, but the game is still going to be on Japanese servers. Because apparently, if they have separate servers, it would divide the player base even more. Which, honestly, is just stupid. Like, essentially, the only reason they're localizing this game is because they know for a fact Americans are going to be willing to spend money on this game. Okay. So... the game is... So, this time, I'm going to wait until a minute 50... I'm going to wait until a minute 55. Signal doesn't improve by then I really am going to kill the stream. I only didn't kill before because it actually improved. Like, honestly, I hate this. I hate this. And quite frankly, I'm still questioning myself why I even stayed with the game this long. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because I'm hoping that eventually when they add the Zeta suits, that hopefully this game will actually get a lot better. But as it stands, I don't think that that's going to happen. But I guess another part of it is probably because of the fact that initially to play this game, I had to create a Japanese account. And now that Operation Next is dead, I feel like if I stop playing this game, I'm effectively going to have a useless account. And of course I say that because I'm going to be honest, yeah, having a Japanese account does help for DLC for Extreme versus Full Boost, and is also going to help when I get side stories so I can get Unicorn in that game. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the thing. Unicorn is in a one-year war game. make of that what you will. But yeah, it helps with that, but honestly, that's not really like I figure if I want to have something like that, I want to have at least one game I can play on it. And yeah, this is a game. Too bad it's not the game I wanted. I know a lot of people probably say, you know, you're just complaining a lot, but honestly, I have reason to complain. Because it seems like every Gundam game that has came to the States so far has literally been less than stellar. Gundam Versus wasn't even that good because the thing of it is, I know a lot of people used to like it, but I thought it was okay because I was like, hey, a Gundam Versus game that's coming to console, and it's in English, no less. Not English dub, but, you know, it's like, the menus are in English. I can actually understand what I'm looking at. Because what was happening was, beforehand, I used to play Gundam vs. Gundam Next Plus on an emulator before I got a physical copy. But the fact of the matter is, Versus was not that good, because they didn't include any of the fan-favorite suits, for the most part. All they had was, they had a bunch of UC stuff, and when it comes to Alter Century stuff, all we had was, we just had Season 2 Gundam Wing, and the only Season 2 suit we had at that, well, actually, we had all of the Season 2 suits. But we didn't have Endless Waltz. We had no Endless Waltz suits. We had no second season 00. Well, technically we did because we have the Thrones in the game, but we didn't have the Riser in the game. We didn't have the 00. We didn't have the 00 Quanta. We had no Sheridan. We had no Arios. We had no Cerevi. And on top of that, no Trailblazer suits. Let's see. No Trailblazer suits. No suits for Seed like the Justice. The Forbidden was in there and the Raider was in there, but we didn't get the Calamity. It just became relegated as a striker. Got 2 minutes left. Anyways, but it got relegated as a striker. We have no After War X suits. Yeah, it's just essentially we didn't get any of the fan favorites. And the funniest thing is they didn't even put War in the Pocket or Blue Destiny in the game. That one I don't understand. I mean, if they were really worried about, like, because that's the thing, I mean, it's like Japan's kind of Universal Century fanatical. I mean, they're kind of, no, I mean, they're kind of nuts about the Universal Century, while us here in the States, we like stuff like Gundam Wing, Seed, Sea Destiny, 00, After War, Iron Blood, the Build series. But yeah, we didn't get any of those fan favorite suits. And the only reason I didn't mention G Gundam is because towards the end of its lifespan, we did indeed get Burning Gundam and Master Gundam, and that's it. They only did that. See, that's the thing. They only did that because they knew they screwed up. They knew they screwed up, otherwise those two suits wouldn't have been in the game. Anyways, about 10 seconds to go, so unless it improves... That's the second time, game. Do this one more time and I'm not even going to give you a warning. Seriously, that's the second time! That's the second time during the stream that has done that. I want to get in one good match with a knight! But... as I was saying. But no. Like, I guess, probably just to sum up what I mean by fan favorite suits, we didn't have, like I said, we didn't have any of the Endless Waltz suits, we didn't have any of the second season 00 suits, nor did we, the ones that mattered anyways, nor did we have any Trailblazer suits, and we certainly didn't have any, we didn't have the Gundam X, no Double X, no Versago, no Air Master or Leopard, and no Sea Destiny suits either. Yeah, no Destiny, no Strike Freedom, no Infinite Justice, no Gaia Abyss or Chaos Gundam. Poor base, huh? Well, I'm gonna go for it, I guess. But no, like, we didn't get any of the fan favorite suits. And the two that we got from G Gundam was basically their attempt at an apology. But no, it didn't work. And now look what has happened to the game. Except for people that's playing with friends, and it's not even that many, as far as I know, the game is virtually dead. And it was all Bandai's fault. And when it comes to another Gundam game that got released in the States, New Gundam Breaker. All I want to say for that one is they should have spent more time on it. And they should have focused heavily on player versus player. I mean, if they wanted to have that, that's fine, but they also should have made it like Breaker 3. But they didn't, and they paid for the price for that game also. Oh, don't get me wrong, like, people bought it, but as far as I know, the people actually keep it. Then again, I don't think it probably mattered to them because for the most part, let's be real, we know that the money that's refunded to you, yeah, we know that that only comes to those poor people at GameStop or Walmart. It doesn't come directly from Bandai. If it did, they would literally be tearing their hair out. Also, I'm not sure, but I think I see something interesting over there. I think I see a weapons rack. I do see a weapons rack. Damn it. Let's see, and stun. I think it's safe to say I gave them a little bit of a jump scare. Oh, he's trying to hurt me. That won't work. That won't work. You ain't finding me so easily. Also, I cannot believe my team flatlined. But then again, this is so weird. I know he came over here. Oh, he must have went prone. He must have went prone somewhere. Like, that's a thing. If you go prone in this game, you're hidden off the radar. There he is. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. And... stun! Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. I think they're mad at me. I gave their little friend a jump scare. I think they're mad at me. Oh, come on! He dodge rolled at the right time. And of course, So yeah, with base of free, that's basically how you play the suit. You shotgun somebody and then you just go into melee and then you run away and cherry tap somebody like a coward. Yeah, that's how you play the suit. Really, that's how you play the suit. I asked for one simple match in the Noct. Because that's the thing, if this was raiding, I would see myself, you know, I wouldn't care if I lost. Because I'm actually trying to... Oh, hold on. Wait, what? How did I... Okay, that one didn't miss. I was about to say, how did I miss the kunai? Oh, an assault armor shotgun has 6 ammo and can multi-shot. Okay. That was his one flowing motion I just did. Like, that was actually pretty cool. Oh, crap. This katana does not have that much reach. That's the only bad thing about this. Hoi! And... Yokai Daisu! I love that. I love that backslash. Oh, it's this guy. Not this time. Payback. And... Oh, come on! You know what? You don't want to pay for interrupting these gun cannons. That's what you get. Oh boy. Legs overloaded. I can run. I can still run, but boosting is going to be a bit of a problem now. I gotta go repair my legs. Gotta repair them at least enough to where me boosting won't cause any problems. Especially as close to the matches is. Actually, at this point, I showed off a pretty good couple of kills, so now I don't even care if I do lose. I know it seems like I'm kind of flip-flopping between moods, but honestly, now I really don't care if I lose. Because I showed off some decent gameplay. But the shot has to hit 2 times the stun. Yeah, similar to the... what I refer to actually as the mortar launcher from the F2. Yeah, just like the mortar launcher, it has to hit 2 times. Oh, okay. Okay, full health again. Let's go. Okay. If they can hold their attention long enough, I might be able to do something. If they can hold their attention long enough. Oh, wait, that's a gun cannon! Ow! Okay, fine. So you're just going to go with that? Oh my gosh. Fine. Oh, boy. And you know what? Whatever. I will respectfully take my death. I will respectfully take my death. Like, honestly, like I said, so I lost, but at least I got to show off some decent gameplay of the Noct. But essentially, now you all see why I call this thing a one-trick pony. You go up against like a normal suit, it really does not have that many options. Let's see. This stream has been going on for a while, but if I have... Let's see. Actually, I think I will do one more match, because the thing of it is... I was talking about options just now. I was doing a suit that doesn't have any options at 350. Now, a suit that does have options at 350, however... Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? This suit I fell in love with when I first got it. The High Mobility Zaku, otherwise known as Shin Matsunaga's Zaku. Shin Matsunaga's High Mobility Zaku. The reason why I love this suit? Because it looks like I'm too boring again, so unless the game wants to... No, you know what? I guess it really is it. But I can at least take this to the firing range. And I'm basically going to show the main reason why I love this suit. So... Let's see, I'm not even going to bother going with a firing range, because a lot of the weapons on this thing is mid-range, more or less. So I'm just going to go to 350 Desert. I like having a wide open area to practice. No mods. I'm going to show why I love this suit. And keep one thing in mind, this suit does not have a double slash. So, just throwing that out there. So where do I start with this thing? This thing... Let's see, for starters, this thing's got cracker grenades. Good for slash damage, and it actually covers a pretty decent area. It's also good for anti-infantry, and deals some pretty good damage, too. Like, I'm not attacking a disadvantaged type. That thing is doing a lot of damage. And also can carry a bazooka. Does some pretty decent damage. And it also has a Zaku machine gun with 100 bullets. And this damage is pretty decent for being a sub-weapon. So overall, I will put you like this. You see why I love this suit now? Because if I ever run out of cracker ammunition, or bazooka ammunition, or even Zaku machine gun ammunition, I always have a backup on this suit. And the damage that this thing was putting out, let me just say this. If you can get this suit is essentially the fallback suit. And it goes up to 400 cost as well, so... Yeah, this suit is essentially a fallback suit, because it doesn't have any real strengths or weaknesses, plus, even as a dodger. So yeah, this suit does not have a double slash, but its melee is pretty decent. I mean, for the normal swing, well, that's how much. And that's actually that's a pretty decent chunk of damage. Now for the backslash, it does that much. Honestly, like I said, I like this suit because, as for how I put it, this is a suit with options. You have stuns. You have grenades. You have a submachine gun. I think I've sung my praises of this suit enough. Yeah, so since the game decided to be a jerk to me again, I'm basically going to kill the stream, but look forward, like, to next time when I do some gameplay, look forward to me using that suit. Because also, one thing I want to show with it, I'm going to switch the filter back to normal. Name order. See, like I said, it has 3 levels, minimum being a 300 and the highest being a 400. And that's the thing. This thing has some respectable stats. Like, just... hold on, I don't have the level 3, but whatever. And for its primary Well, it actually has 3 different types of bazookas. It has the Dom Bazooka, which has 6 rounds, but it has higher punch. A standard Zaku Bazooka, which has more rounds, but less punch. And then it has this quirky little thing. A 4-shot RPG that deals 850 for each rocket it hits. But it has the longest range of them all. I'm not going to be using that next time, though. I mean, this is a level 3, so I'm going to be using this, but... No, past that? Like, just look at those stats. 13 defense for live and beam ammunition. 16 for melee, which is pretty decent. And that's the thing. Like, you see that melee stat? It's not that much. It's only like 4. This thing's melee stat was 2, and it was outputting that much damage. And look at that. Ranged was 36. This is 33. All I want to say is, for a fallback suit with no weaknesses, actually, I want to show... Hold on a second. Actually, I want to show how much damage that this thing could cause. Right quick. So, let's see, I'm going to equip the highest firearm program I have. Let's see, enhanced melee level 4 and 3. I think I can get level 1 on there. And... I'll just equip this because most likely this is the loadout I'm probably going to go with if there's a 400 lobby tomorrow. Along with new model frame. This is actually a pretty good option part to have, by the way. Increases your HP by 800 on the suit. So, yeah. Let's go test this out. Right quick. And let's just see how much output this thing can do. And you know what? I'm going to use it on the highest cost available. 500. So let's just assume for a second I'm in a 500 match. Yeah, let's just assume that I'm in a 500 match. Let's just assume that I'm in a 500 match with these mods on, and I'm facing these opponents. Now on general types, look at how much damage I'm going to put out with a bazooka alone. That's a decent chunk of damage. Grenades are doing at about the same damage. And some machine gun doing a decent amount of damage again. What about high mobility Gildu? Yeah, that's also a good suit with options. But I will admit, I'm kind of biased of Zaku's over Gildu's, I will admit. Oh, the other reason I love that is, again, because it has 100 bullets. You can keep firing that thing. And the damage? For melee? Well, that one didn't show it because I kind of one-shot it, but... Actually, speaking of one-shot things... Now, let me just show how much damage a backswing does to a type that I am superior to. Almost 3,000 even. Almost 3,000 even. Bazooka damage carries is up to 21. Like, honestly, this is good damage. 2138. Actually, wait, wasn't that how much the bazooka was doing? Slightly lower, but... Alright. Now, I'm gonna go test this on... a support type. Like, let's see how much damage output I can cause. Okay, so there's Little Gun Cannon and Backslash. Still doing over 2,000 damage. Like, that is pretty good. Let's see, Bazooka. I know my grenades do about the same damage, so... Okay, so yeah, so we're looking at 1257. Yeah. Literally only about, like, 4 off, so about... It's about the same damage output. And Zaku Machine Gun doesn't do much to it, but I have a lot of bullets. So I can just keep firing at it, and somebody slump-honked. But yeah. So essentially, just to reiterate for the last time, that is why I like this suit. It is a suit with options, and it does its job well as a general. Like, honestly, it's the epitome of a general type, if you ask me. It's supposed to be a frontliner suit, and not really have, like, that many strengths or weaknesses. Now, as you pointed out with the high mobility Gelgoog... let me see, where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I only have the level 1, plus it's a 450. Like, the only reason I consider that to be somewhat of a weakness is if you go in 450, you're going to be facing Alex's and Campers, which I do not like. Of which the purest bit of irony is I don't have the Camper, but I do have an Alex. But as far as the Gelgoog high mobility type, reason why this is another good suit is you've got the beam rifle for it, you've got grenades with it, and you've also got the MMP. Like, doesn't have as, like, it's got half the ammunition of the Zaku machine gun sub, but this thing has a fast rate of fire to compensate for that. Also, it also has a dodge roll. Plus, this thing can do a double slash. Like, honestly, between this and the Zaku, I kind of prefer the Zaku a little bit more. Because the Zaku, to me, it kind of just feels like it has better options for, well, having a lot of options. At any rate, since it doesn't look like my game wants to cooperate with me and give me a better signal, I'm going to kill the stream. So, yeah. So this has been Phoenix Destiny, and I'll see you all next time.